Hey y'all, look, I just finished looking at the skit with Sonny and she was talking to Elana, right? So Elana came in and she was like, "Can I hold your charge?" And she said, "Yeah, if you can be honest with me." She said, "Honest about what?" She said, "You went over there and fought that girl." She said, "You had a fight with somebody?" She said, "No, I ain't had a fight with nobody." She was like, Sonny's like, "Really, Elana?" So that's how we gonna start. And then you go over there and fight Hustle's wife. And he was like, "Man, who told you that?" She said, "Don't matter." He said, "Yes, it do." She said, "Mike told me." "Man, Mike is a rat." He said, "No, he was just somebody that's looking out for you." And he was like, "Man, he ain't had to tell you that." He said, "Well, did you win?" She said, "Well, if Mike told you all that, then he should tell you that." He said, "No, you should have went over there and done that." And he was like, "Man, that's messed up, though." She said, "Nah, don't deflect for what I'm asking you about." And she was like, "That's how them first time parents be." He said, "No, Mike is not a first time parent. He has a child. He has a daughter." And she said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah, but he don't see her, and talk to her." And you know, Elena was like, "What? Sis, that sounds like a red flag." And she was like, "What do you mean?" She said, "Have you met the daughter?" She said, "No, I haven't met her yet." He said, "That sounds like a red flag. If he don't have nothing to do with his daughter, he haven't seen his daughter, he hadn't been near his daughter, that don't sound right." She said, "Well, yeah, you're right, but I mean, like, I can't say that to my, well, you need to think about that because you about to have kids from him." And she said, "Well, I'll talk to him about it." See, I never knew that Mike never told her about his grown daughter, that he just met her when she was 19. He just found out he had a child when she was 19. The mama never told him. So they don't even know really what the real deal is between him and Blake. So once Mike tell them about Blake, then they'll be like, "Oh, okay, we get it." That's why Mike is like he is about those kids because he never had a chance to be with Blake when she was born, when she was a child, infant, toddler, you know, kid, teenager, adult. Never got a chance. When he got with her, she had already got herself together. Her mind was already made in a certain way. And, she just didn't know how to talk to nobody the right way. So after that happened, they'll understand it. So I'll be glad when Sonny asks him about Blake. And then it'll be like, "Oh, I get why he's like this with these babies." So y'all let me know what y'all think. But if you don't know, you'll assume. So once Mike explain it and tell them what's going on, then they'll be like, "Oh, now we get the possessive part, the part that wants her to be chilled until the babies are born." So y'all let me know what y'all think, and I'll talk to y'all later.